studio production begins in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to Community Foundation Spotlight. I'm Erica Joseph, host of our program, and we welcome you to learn a little more about Red, White, and Boom. It's summertime, so that's the perfect time to enjoy this wonderful program. Ryan Weitzel, co-chair, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I'm hoping that everyone that's viewing this show has experienced Red, White, and Boom for themselves. But in the event that they have not, tell us a little bit about the effort that's underway for later this summer and how it got started.
So Red, White, and Boom is a free community fireworks show for the city of Salisbury. It is at the Wicomico County Stadium. We have a launch point that is at the old mall parking lot, what is now about 18 acres of grass field, so it's kind of the perfect area, sort of in the center of the city where a lot of people can see it from not only their homes and parking lots, but obviously coming to the event as well. We have a lot of food trucks there, different vendors, about 3,000 to 5,000 people that end up showing up. So I mean, it's a big event, and we get a great turnout for it.
So the fireworks are certainly the centerpiece, but it has been designed to be much more than just that show. It's this
Yes.
entire sort of community network and fellowship, and that was sort of the vision, I think, of the event's founder.
Yes, so Mike Dunn, who began Red, White, and Boom, he refers to it as sort of this like perfect Americana idea. It's a family event, obviously, first and foremost. But when Mike started it, the city of Salisbury had stopped their fireworks show. And so Mike he thought that was sort of a travesty, and he was going to go out, and he had a dream and woke up one morning and I guess said to his wife Karen that he was going to bring fireworks back to Salisbury. And he set out to do that, and that's what he did. And he really laid the groundwork and connected with the people that he had to talk to make it happen. And when you see the scope and just the amount of legwork that went into it to really understand what it took and everything that he needed to do to get the pieces to fall into place, it's impressive.
And certainly something to be appreciative for. Now, I know you mentioned all the pieces that have to come together. I know that you've been working now for months at sort of getting ready for this event. What goes into that process, and where are opportunities for people to provide some support or get involved?
So to start the process out, we typically reach out to our vendors first and foremost and just kind of let them know that the event is going to be on the 4th of July again. Our rain date is July 5th. They're the first people we talk to. Then we go out to the police department, the sheriff's department, Wicomico County. We have to talk with the city because the city provides the blocking of the roads for us. They also provide the trash pickup and the golf carts that you'll see us riding around in. Pearson supplies the golf carts, the city drops them off. So we have to get those things in place. We have to have meetings with the city, with the police department, so that we have an understanding of crowd control and also how we're going to get the vehicles in and out when we're going to shut the roads down. Then beyond that, the vendors have to do a lot themselves. They have to set up with the health department. We have to sign contracts with Wicomico County Stadium and insurance as well. And that is the part, I think, insurance, the fireworks show, these things are very expensive. The fireworks show is $20,000 itself. Mm-hmm. And insurance our premium doubled since last year. So it's difficult to find someone who can cover a show of this size and scope.
With the number of people and the fact that you have fireworks. Now, you mentioned the logistics and the planning and the manpower that's going into this event, but you just highlighted the fact that there are costs in dollars. How does this this group pull that together, and where does that money come from?
So the past few years, our principal partners have been Toyota, and they have really come in and done a unbelievable job to help make this happen. I mean, without them, probably couldn't make this show a thing. The city of Salisbury is also a principal sponsor. Without the city's help, I mean, not only with the money that they donate, but just the support on the backside, it's invaluable. But besides that, it's private donors. It's people who within the community who are willing to donate, and that is really what we're looking for. So people can go to redwhiteboomsalisbury.org, and from there's a donate button that links you directly to the Community Foundation of the Eastern Shores site, where you can select Red, White, and Boom from a list of other organizations that you can donate to. And yeah, I mean, it's a community event, so the community's involvement is important, and we really hope that people recognize how special the event is and want to be a part of it in that way too.
I think that's a wonderful opportunity, and certainly Mike's vision, and you all are carrying that forward to allow an opportunity for people in the community to give $5, $10, $100, something that they want to contribute to make that possible.
Yep.
The other piece I want to highlight is that you all have built an endowment fund as well.
Yes.
So towards sustainability, so that as this event grows, there are resources and funding available each year to go along with those annual donations.
Exactly. So any money that is left over from the previous year, we put towards the endowment, and you're exactly right. The hope is that in the future, we're a ways away from that, but we really do hope that someday in the future, this event will just kind of run itself, and that endowment fund will allow us to the interest off that will allow us to just move forward and continue to pay for this event. Obviously, still bring in if people want to help, people want to donate, then fantastic. It only solidifies the Red, White, and Boom organization and makes it grow further. And who knows what else we could do at that point. It'll be interesting to see in the future how it grows and how it continues to change.
And we're thrilled to be part of that with you. Now,
yes, thank you.
On July 4th, what am I going to expect and what am I going to experience when I come to the Wicomico Stadium and experience Red, White, and Boom?
Okay, so the event really begins at 6:30, and at that time we'll have WBOC there. There'll be live music that's playing, obviously family event, so there's a lot of stuff for kids to do, and I think it's really nice because the kids can come and hang out with their friends. It's a big open area, it's on the field, there's a track around it, they can run around, it's fenced in, so it's also a safe area as well, but they can kind of roam free as well. The food vendors, will have 10 food vendors, so a variety of food, everything from ices to hot dogs to popcorn to barbecue, pizza, so there's a mix for everybody. And just enjoy yourselves for about 3 hours until the fireworks go off at 9:20. So we pretty much just let it get dark, and then once it gets dark, we'll have, there's 2 fireworks that go off. We have a gold firework and a blue firework for Gold Star families and Blue Star families. And then after that, the show begins, and it's a 20-minute show. That ends at about 9:40.
Excellent. And so certainly lots of activities, foods provided, available for purchase. And so you don't really have to bring a lot with you other than maybe some blankets and some
blankets and some chairs to sit on. That's really all you need.
Free range kids.
Yes. Oh, and I forgot the kids kazoo race. So we ordered. Mike always orders a ton of kazoos, and the kids can come up and blow their kazoos, and they'll have a race down the track line in front of where the WBOC DJ booth is.
Excellent. So I know within the general vicinity of the event, there is a lot of opportunity for people nearby to walk, but what about for those of us that want to drive in? Where do we park?
Well, if you can think of a parking lot around the Wicomico County Stadium or Y-High, you can see the fireworks from there. They're 6-inch shells, so they're 600 feet high. So you can see it from across Route 50. Some people will park in the church parking lots across there, the Twilly Center, by Going Nuts Cafe. I've heard that you can even see them from the SU parking structure. I don't know if that's open or not, but I've heard you can see them from there.
The top might be a good place
Yeah,
to view.
it could be a nice place to see it. I don't know. I think it's better to be right there under them. But really, I mean, if you can think of a place to park in that area, you'll be able to see the fireworks from there. And that kind of alleviates a little bit of the congestion as well. But as well, the Civic Center parking lots are a great option too, but you got to get there early.
You have to get there early, and if you can't enjoy the entire experience of the evening, at least there's a lot of opportunities for you to park and watch the highlight.
People kind of just hang out, and some people will sit in the parking lot too. So you get groups of people who will come out and really just hang out with each other. Once the street's closed as well, people will sit out there too. So I mean, there's plenty of room for people who arrive. I think the biggest thing is just arriving early and getting a spot for your vehicle. If you're walking in, then you shouldn't have any issue as far as finding a seat or anything like that. There's plenty of room.
So I just want to thank you on behalf of the community, and certainly to Mike and all the others that are involved with Red, White, and Boom, because it's an example of the community leading the effort to bring something like this back and to make it available as a fun evening for families. So thanks to all of you that have put in so many hours so far. One reminder, if you want to tell people how to connect and contribute to Red, White, and Boom if they'd like to help support it this year.
Yes, okay, so redwhiteboomsalisbury.org is the website. That has a countdown on it. It has my contact information. It has Brian's contact information. So the day of sort of thing, if God forbid we have any weather issues, but people can touch base with us, kind of understand what's going on. And from there, there's a donate button in the top right corner. There's 3 bars. You click on the bars. It has a drop-down menu. Donate is one of those. It takes you directly to the Community Foundation of the Eastern Shores site, and you can donate right there.
Awesome. Well,
makes it very easy.
We're looking forward to it, and thank you for taking the time to share that information.
Thank you very much for having me.
You've been watching Community Foundation Spotlight. We've had Ryan Weitzel, co-chair of this year's Red, White, and Boom event. We hope you'll join us and maybe take an opportunity to contribute, and we'll see you at Red, White, and Boom.